La Public.
Ooh. What- Hey, a great Thursday evening. It is a an amazing evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas. It's good to be back home. It's good not to be inside a hotel room, although it was kind of good being in the hotel room yesterday. But that's a story for
It
another.
all depends who you're with.
That's a good story for another day. But it's kind of trippy. But no, I really enjoyed my little trip. It was just a going and coming. I actually am trying to find a plastic surgeon to help me remove this little thing here because I don't care what anyone says out there. This is coming off.
It's doable. You can have this removed.
Yes, they cut.
Everything's possible as long as you have money. And
Well,
Erasmo has money.
Oh, it's not
I
that I have money. Let me
I
tell
knew
you.
that, but I thought it was just like this part and this
Oh
Hey,
no,
part.
this
doesn't Dr. Menina does that?
who?
Doesn't she do
Menina
that? Irina? Menina?
on Out and Bloor in
Yeah.
Stagecoach.
She
Yeah,
Yeah,
does.
I
I
think
know she does like wrinkles, cosmetic, facelifts, the whole like 9 yards. I don't know
yeah.
about cutting, but I know
My,
she does the whole sit-ups
so.
and 30
they do the
seconds thing.
sculpting thing, and
Where do they do it?
I've already done the elos where they go in here and they pull, and it did some, but because of this, and it doesn't even look that bad because of the beard, but I
Yeah,
see it, and I do not want to see it. And
I would. I would be willing to pay for that.
no, I'm going to pay for it. I don't care. But
No, not for you. For me.
oh yeah, for me, I mean, it's not that I'm vain or anything, but this is the money maker right here. But no, no, because I was having this
It needs to
conversation.
make more.
I was having this conversation with someone that I definitely need to do a lot more. We're having this conversation with someone in the morning because we were talking about it, and I said, you know what? Here in my arms, I will always be wearing shirts because I have the loose skin because I lost
Hmm.
weight, guys. Y'all know that I was a little bit on the chunky side, chunkier side,
It's a little
but
bit.
just a tad. But I lost that weight, so queda. And and I had thought, no, hombre, me pongo a levantar weights, it's going to even out. But then uh, Sam's cousin refused my membership at the gym.
But did
And
you really go do that? Did you
huh?
really? Did
What?
you really do that?
No, but I figured that was my plan.
I took it as an automatic no.
Yeah, I should have known. It's like I always get those I'm one of those people that always gets those memberships, never goes.
Hey, boss, don't you have someone that has like a membership in Orange Theory
Oh yeah, well, all my
and never gets used?
yeah, Canado, Gavi, all those people, all of them. I mean, they're rich. Those guys are rich because Orange Theory ain't cheap. All of them have membership out there. They pay easily $150 each, and you're talking
A
about
month?
yes, a month.
Man, I tried Gold's Gym for 1 year, and that $46 a month hurt.
No, 150. Right now, imagine these guys got like Sam, like 5 kids, 10 kids. I don't know. I forget.
He doesn't
And
have 5 kids. They have like four, no?
oh, what's the difference? One Sam?
What? You'd be surprised what one
You
did.
know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah. So 4 kids, Genaro and Gabi. That's six, right? I'm not good at math. Look that little part, Maggie, right there in the arm. That one. That's the
Oh
one.
yes,
That
this
one's the one. But
this.
yeah, but like I said, because I hide it, I don't care to fix that. That could stay under my shirt. I'm not showing anyone anything under my underwear unless I'm paying for it.
I was
You
gonna
know,
say, unless you're paying for it, and then
and then,
they have to put up with it.
and then if I'm paying for it, like then I want the thing, Ni modo. That's what I'm
Oh,
paying for.
mama,
But
mama, 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 mama.
but what I'm trying to say is, this I don't know how
That's a
to,
horrible mental picture.
That's why I'm starting to do the mama,
but
mama, mama.
this is too seeable. It's got to go. I don't care. I don't care. People call it vanity. It's got to go. I'm going to put Botox here and a little bit more Botox here because this right here, baby.
Yeah, because I seen pictures from. Well, I'm not too sure how accurate it is, or if it's just a couple of people from Dr. Irina Menina. I was checking it out because it came out as a sponsored ad, um, and there was like they do a lot of things. like from the Botox to the stretching to the abs. They put you like on a machine for 30 minutes, and it's like if you did like 1,000 sit-ups or something like that.
Well,
So it tightens you up.
maybe I should ask them like, "Hey guys, can y'all do anything for this?" But I've already
Instead of
done
the
this.
abs, put the machine right here. Six pack.
I've already done the strings. I'm not going to do the strings anymore.
How much were the strings?
It wasn't even that expensive. I think I paid like $150 or something like that.
Oh, it's not
Where?
bad.
Like in Matamoros or
Monterrey.
here?
Monterrey.
Oh, okay.
Monterrey. I don't trust people in Matamoros, and I was supposed to go see a surgeon on Monday. I was had a not this Monday, last Monday. I had an appointment to go see him about cutting it off, but then Chelly broke her damn foot. I don't know what one thing had to do with the other. You know?
Who's
But
Kelly?
how's your break it? Downtown?
No, they were out there eating Matamoros, and she,
And who is Chelly?
He literally broke it, or just sprained it.
I don't know, something. Chelly is Mama's secretary,
Okay.
Sam's cousin. Es que no quiere venir a trabajar esa Chelly. Ya no sé qué voy a hacer con ella. I said, fire her. No puedo correrla porque no sé qué vamos a hacer con ella. Mejor voy a trabajar yo a Matamoros. Go, woman.
So Chelly's over there working for Matamoros or what?
Well, she goes and takes care of clients that can't cross over. I don't know if I could say that, but it's the truth.
Let it be known when it just happened.
So,
Okay, now the weather.
another one. Let me say, one of the good things about having Monterrey so close, besides spending the night at a hotel, but is that that it's just such an amazing, it's such an amazing city to visit, and there's just so much to see, especially inside that hotel room. But there's so much to see, the Macro Plaza, the stuff like that. But Monterrey is one of those cities that actually works with the other municipalities around it, la zona metropolitana.
Yeah,
You
they all
So
work together.
they all work together. So you've got Guadalupe, Suazua, Apodaca, San Nicolas, San Pedro, and all these places out there in unison. But they make Monterrey area one of the richest areas per capita in all Latin America. In all Latin America, concentration.
Swaswa is the real place.
Suazua, yeah, it's the place.
Is that where they came up with the Swaswa?
Yeah.
Was that you or Rudy?
You
Oh,
and
I
Jimmy?
did. I did, and Rudy and I had this ongoing thing on it.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm trying to say, that's one of the reasons why is the McAllen, Edinburgh, they help each other out because they're so close to each other. I can't remember
It's either that or the Monterrey people just naturally goes over there to
well,
McAllen.
that's beside the point. But in themselves, they've done such a great job working together in regards to promoting their area to the people in Monterrey. Because again, we're talking about Monterrey, the richest per capita city in Latin America, guys. The richest. So you definitely want their business coming over here. McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Mendigo Rancho de Westlaco, they're out there catering to come here.
We were just looking at prices from McAllen to Aguascalientes one way, $185.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. When they first opened it 8 years ago, it was
Get it from Monterrey
$600.
to Aguascalientes. It's cheaper.
Huh?
Monterrey to Aguascalientes is cheaper.
Well, no. Well, it's Monterrey. It's McAllen to Monterrey. There's a 4-hour layover in Monterrey, and then Monterrey to Aguascalientes.
Yeah, but if you go to Monterrey, you're probably going to find it a 185 round trip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but then you've got to travel to Monterrey.
Maggie, I make it in 2 hours and a half.
Erasmo can Uber you.
I don't want to drive in Monterrey.
I'll take you to Monterrey.
Erasmo can Uber me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I could spend the night in a hotel room.
Or a Squishmallow. He'll charge you a Squishmallow.
I
He'll
could,
charge me Squishmallow.
and
Okay.
I can spend the night in Monterrey with my Squishmallow.
My concern is taking my kiddo to Monterrey and having I just worry.
Maggie, I go every week.
But you're Mexican looking.
Oh, hoy te ves muy gringa, mija.
Yo no. La mía sí.
Maggie, that's very,
But
very.
it does
No,
happen though.
let me say this. That
Suddenly,
Maggie, no,
suddenly
let me,
people they just
that's
forget their Spanish once they're out there.
Maggie, that's very racist of you.
It
Because
is, and I'm
very
so
racist.
worried.
No, very racist because let me tell you, people from Monterrey,
They're very
Veracruz,
widows.
güeros, ojos azules, ojos verdes.
Except
Look,
when you start talking to Angelica and myself, our
Pretend,
Texas Spanish comes
pretend you're
across.
mute. Pretend you're like and go like this.
Okay, it would be pretend you're deaf,
you're
not
just
me.
gonna say it's gonna pongo
Yes,
muy excited.
yes. Me pongo bien excitado, Celina. Es que
Okay,
estoy bien excited.
so be like,
Yeah,
and then you do everything for me.
yeah, exactamente. And then I'll just say like, oh, she's saying that your mom sucks.
And
but
with that, let's go to the comments.
well, we're going. But let me say this trip back. Oh, and plus I take my Mexican car, so I don't get stopped. But you don't get hassled as much. But I did get stopped going there. I got
By
stopped
who?
by Hacienda uh, on the way, and I'm going like, I'm in a damn Mexican car. I got a Mexican driver's license. I got all my Mexican paper. I have dual citizenship.
What's
So the guy,
hacienda?
That's how it is, ain't it?
like IRS, but
Okay.
statewide IRS, the Hacienda. And let me tell you again, they actually searched the car, and then the guy started to pat me down. He wasn't even good looking. I'm going like,
and keep trying to talk me into driving to Monterrey on my own.
no, I mean not on your own. I'll take you, but
you're talking about out of the hundreds of trips that he's done,
yeah,
I
just
know.
one or two that you can have like a
and
bad.
the guy's patting me down. And he goes, trae faja. I said, what the hell does that? He goes, no tiene nada metido en la faja. I said, really? You think I'm bringing stuff inside my faja?
It'd be a little bit thicker if I was.
Hey,
I
you'd be
mean,
surprised what people do. You just told them it's way up in there.
now,
Go
Search.
ahead and reach.
it's a shotgun, but it's not in the faja. But but Sam, what are you taking into Mexico? You're not taking drugs.
People take back money, currency. People that know about like the international trade, Mexicans or I guess foreigners bring in the drugs, and then people from over here got to take back the cash.
How do you know
That's what
these
they do.
things?
Damn, Sam's well versed.
So what you do is you pack in all the hundreds of dollars of bills, and you can easily carry like about I don't know $1 million with you.
Shush.
But-
On your body?
Yes.
How do you know this? You've been watching Ozark, haven't you?
No, I never even heard of that.
Oh, you
But
need.
that's
Yeah,
what it is.
it's on
I don't
Netflix.
know.
It's a good show.
Okay, I'll look into that. But that's why they check all the vehicles like exiting I guess the country, because they bring back the money. They got to get cash somehow. It's
Yeah.
not like, oh, they just cash app them or something like that. You
Okay.
can't. So it needs to be a cash transaction.
My kiddo and I would be watching a Netflix show, and then I'd walk in like in a room, and then I'll go into the room my husband's at and say, "Okay, so if you're going to launder money," and I'll ask him whatever question, and he's like, "Why are you asking me this?" I'll tell him because I'm watching a Netflix show and I'm trying to figure out how much truth there is to this. So he can tell when I'm watching a Netflix show because I keep walking going, "Okay, so if you're laundering money," he's like, "Now what are you watching?" Have you seen Good Girls? That's another good one too. They're laundering money too.
I think your husband wants you to watch the Making Tortilla show.
No kidding. The other day, Angelica was showing Sean something on the phone, and she's like, "Isn't this amazing? Oh my gosh, this is great!" And I'm like, "What are you guys talking about?" She goes, "Is it cake? Is that the name of the show?
Yeah, it's a cake.
Is
It
it
looks like
cake?"
something
And I'm
real.
like,
I told you about that show,
I'm
Maggie.
like, "Oh my gosh, Erasmo is like stuck on the show," and they're like, "It's a great show," and I'm like, "Mm-mm."
Is it cake? It's a great show. Good evening, Amanda. I
Okay,
watched the whole
and
thing.
In the Dark and Netflix is also about laundering money a little bit.
Maggie needs to watch the How to Make a Tortilla show. What happened to the morning show? I was halfway through it, and now it's gone. We
There
didn't
was
have
a morning show.
We didn't have a morning show. I tried to get Sam on because I
I
wanted.
don't know what you were watching.
Yeah, this little.
That was the wrong website, sir. Or man.
But I wanted Sam to take control of the comments because I was driving. I said I could do the show while driving because I don't have to look at the screen if someone takes care of the controls. But Sam never responded.
Is that were you with your daughter or you were sleeping in from the hospital visit?
That I don't know. I think I was sleeping in. I slept super late yesterday.
So did I, but I was still up and about.
I was about to ask, what is pro? And then I'm like, oh.
First time, long time. Love you, Broco. Plaza Sesamo Water Park issues. They closed.
In
El
Monterrey?
Bioparque is huge.
Plaza Sesamo was closed.
Is that in Monterrey?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. And guys, I'm leaving back to Monterrey on Monday.
You guys always make me feel so Anglo.
Why?
And
It's just a
Like-
matter
like
of fact
I'm
of
just-
practicing Spanish, but
no, because I'll ask questions like, is that in Monterrey? The Plaza Sésamo, both of you are like, yes.
Yeah. Wait, let
Like,
me say.
no
I got,
better.
it's been over 10 years since I've been over there.
I got a compliment today from.
Sadly enough.
Yeah, you should. They miss you. I I got a compliment today on my Spanish. Is that I was at the Republican Party meeting or something, and they had George P. Bush there. Let me tell you, George P. Bush looks exactly like his TV commercials. You know, I was like, man, that guy looks except he looks thinner.
Is
Okay.
that the grandson and son of the president?
I think he's the son of Jeb Bush.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's Columba's son, I think.
He's
And,
running for what?
Attorney General. He's actually the land commissioner right now.
For Texas?
Yeah,
Okay.
good guy. Good guy. Seemed very authentic. He speaks Spanish really, really well. I got a compliment for my Spanish, and they made me do a prayer at the meeting. And he goes, "Oh, great prayer." He goes, "Great prayer, Father." I go like, "Thank you, my son. You have my blessing." But so it was a great, great prayer, and my Spanish is just impeccable. It's really, really, really very amazing. And
Well, that's a first.
I know. Well, it's the first that I get a compliment at the Republican Party. No, we spoke a little bit about unity and about coming together, and doing. And we'll talk a little bit about the arena thing because was the main subject that's going on right now. So now we're interviewing Rene Gutierrez and Daniela Valdez to get people to vote yes on this forced arena. It's sad because they speak up for the arena, but not for the pack. And that was my comment, and I'm glad that people are actually listening to the comment because it's such a all parents out there that have students in the fine arts, that was a slap in the face to you all. But again, for some reason, I'm starting to believe that a lot of people in this community, they like to get slapped. They like to get slapped by the politicos here.
Many people don't get that information.
Okay,
We've tried, Sam. Maggie, how long have I been screaming about the Performing Arts Center?
At least 2 years that I know you.
Yeah. How many people watch your show?
Well,
a lot.
Apparently.
A lot. Now that you and I are on, Sam. So he hasn't complained about it that much lately.
And y'all think that I'm vain and full of myself? Scrubbing off, babies.
We have to. We're just here to entertain. Hey, so I'm talking to my husband about what's going on, right, with the arena, and I show him the superintendent's video, and he asked, okay, so they're promoting the superintendent's point of view is they can have the high school graduations at the arena, right?
Yeah.
How many high schools are there in the county? So how many high schools would be trying to set up their graduation
at the same time?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. And I'm like, well, you could spread it over. He says, what, 3 weeks?
It doesn't make any sense, Maggie. Nobody is going.
I know.
Nobody is going to want to go into.
I was thinking more like if it's like weather permitting,
But we already have a facility for that, Sam. We have a covered stadium up at Rivera. Again, it doesn't hold the thousands of it, but how many times has it rained during graduation?
Yeah.
No, the thing is, they're going to say it's because it's hot. So everybody's going to want to do an indoor one. But honestly, how many high schools? Cameron County includes what? All which towns? Other than
all
the
the ones that are
obvious,
within the Cameron County limit.
Duh, I know, but it's obvious Brownsville has what? 6 high
Like,
schools?
it's
7.
Brownsville, Port Isabel, Los Fresnos, San Benito, Harlingen, Santa Rosa, La Feria,
Rio Hondo.
Rio Hondo. Um,
So it is about 13 high schools, right?
They're
yeah,
all ranchos. They're all
Santa
ranchos.
Maria. Is Santa Maria in there or no?
Yeah,
See?
you already said it.
No, he didn't. He said Santa Rosa.
The same thing.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not.
so
Though.
then I had to wear my shirt, my appropriately shirt, after I saw the video today. I was like, seriously?
Well, it doesn't make any sense because but again, it's all a matter of trust. And look, and like I made mention today at the Republican Party event. I said, do you trust an individual that has a failed track record and expect that he's going to do right? We were talking about plastic surgery, guys. We're talking about plastic surgery. I'm going to get this picked up. What if I see Sam leave the doctor's office and his face is a mess more than it is now? Maggie leaves the doctor's office and her eyes are more crooked than they are now. And then Roy de los Santos leaves the office and, he looks about the same, didn't get anything done.
I was going to say he's handsome. So then.
But, you get 7 people, guys. And in all seriousness, you get 7 people walk out of the doctor's office. Are you still going to go out there and pay $2,000 to get your nuts
Your nuts picked up.
your nuts picked
That's
up,
a Freudian slip right there.
get your neck cut open? Honestly. And the answer is absolutely no way, Jose. So we're talking about a community, guys, that has had one promise, fail. Promise, fail. Promise, fail. At least 7, guys, that we've mentioned. 7. So you expect on the 8th that they're actually going to pick up that guajolote skin? It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen.
I lost my train of thought. Squirrel.
It's not going to happen. And that's what's unfortunate because my concern, guys, and to everyone out there listening, my concern, and we mentioned this at the party today, my concern is that this is going to damage our community so severely because we've had 21 million. We've had 130 million. We've had 53 million. We've had another 25 million. We've had these. You're talking about minimum of 58 million with a sports park. Minimum 300 million. I would dare to say, guys, that this is going to cost you and me $500 million. $500 million. $500 million for anyone that doesn't know what I'm saying. $500 million. And we will not be able to recover no matter what comes down. And we're just going to finally.
Not even Musk is going to save you.
Okay, so explain it to me like I'm an 8-year-old. So let's say it goes through. And then the powers that be start getting their little friends to come in and build it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they don't have 60 shows a year at 70%. Let's say they probably, let's just say on the off chance that they don't get that.
Impossible.
Okay. At what point and then how is it going to affect us?
Someone's got to pay for it. Because
how and where and how? But why?
Taxes. Well, first of all, taxes. But then Eddie Trevino went on Channel 4 News and says, we're not going to raise taxes. Carlos Cascos made this great point. Well, that's what he's saying. What's going to happen
when
4 years from now when the new commission court gets there and finds out that they can't pay for it? Because let me ask you this. Hang on. Let me finish real quick. Because I'm going to lose it. What's going to happen is they're going to raise the fees, the park fees, the roll fees, the toll fees, the bridge fees, everything in order to halfway subsidize. Sorry.
I forgot.
So we're still going to pay for it.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to say. Okay. So let's say they get contractor ABC to come in and build. And this is what I'm asking is, are you saying there's not going to be enough money to pay contractor ABC right away?
That's already going to be paid.
So
what's happening is that people are going to vote. Let's say it goes through. They have the money or they're going to get the bonds for it. and then the bonds are going to pay the contractors, and everything's going to be paid in full.
They're
Then
paid.
Explain to me bonds.
the county comes in, and with the every year they're going to be paying from those hot taxes, be paying those bonds. It's like a loan, and then that's how you for 20 years.
Mortgage, Maggie. Mortgage.
Oh, okay, so bonds is like a loan from the
Yes.
bank.
Yes.
So the bank gives you the bonds, and of
Yes.
course, I might sound like I'm the only one, but I know I'm not the only one who doesn't always understand the way it works.
Because
the
they're not
politics
saying
of
it
it.
correctly. That's why the county judge or whoever's promoting this is not saying it correctly.
Think about you buying your house. It's almost the same concept.
Okay, go on. Explain it like that.
It's like you're buying your house. You go out there, you find someone that's going to lend you the money to buy the house. Well, you know, you're
Build a
in
grand
debt.
house,
Yeah, you're in debt.
and
You
then
gotta pay
2 years
interest.
later, 2 years later, I'm real like I made too big of a house, and I don't have enough money to pay for it,
Then the bank takes the
Pretty
house.
much.
or I have to start taking money from other people to pay for the house.
And
You
it's
get
a whole
more
lot-
loans, you get more bonds to pay those other
that's
new
the whole-
bonds that you already owe. So now you're still in debt,
It's
but
a
with newer loans.
It's a Democrat thing, Maggie. It's a Democrat Party thing.
So every time you hear the school
but
district is
look, but
passing
what's going
bonds,
to happen is that you're going to sell it to another person, and then that person just gets the new loan. So now somebody else is there with the having to put the face, which is what's going to happen when Trevino ever loses a race, hopefully sooner than later. And then now someone else is going to be having to put the face for having to have run that thing down to the ground.
which
Does that make
explains right now. I haven't gone to pick him up. Thank you so much, Snoopy. I just, as soon as I get out of work, I just want to come home and take a nap. And then he's not around when I'm available. But I'll go, because I was thinking I never picked up the other ones that Mr. De Los Santos gave, right? The other two? They're still there, aren't
Yeah,
they?
he has already like 10 in there in the office.
I have absolutely no idea. I don't know what the hell is in this office anymore.
Oh, so I'll talk to Ruby tomorrow.
She's not here.
Tomorrow.
She took a
Fired.
vacation. She took a permanent vacation.
Okay, so every time you hear they're passing a bond, we're voting on a bond, what we're really voting for is a
They're
loan
not saying
from the
bonds,
bank.
though.
Debt.
They're not saying bonds. They're just like, so we could use a hot tax. But they
Oh,
don't
right
explain
now,
like that.
but other times, what I'm saying is other times when like the school district says
Yes.
we're gonna vote for bonds for the Performance Arts Center, because that's what they did, wasn't it?
Yes.
The
They did.
performance.
But they got the money, but they never went and got those bonds.
Okay,
And then they just spread those money through other accounts to get rid of it.
so they just paid it out of other ways. So then the
Yes.
school students lose out on money because now we don't have money to buy.
It's like if someone gives you $20,000 to go buy a car, but then you're like, but let me get me a purse and let me get me a little trip. And then suddenly like, damn, now I have 10 G's. How am I going to buy a car? You just leave it at
Okay.
that, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Let me say, Mike is 100% correct. I am amazed at all these. I just don't really get it. How people could be so stupid and really believe that we're not going to get royally screwed from this arena. I
Mike
mean,
needs to make a badass post so we can share it.
Mike, if you would make a picture of every single entity that
Help
has
me.
helped
Help.
you, every
What do you
entity.
mean Brownsville is growing? Deal with it. Oh no, that's
That's what
it.
they put.
Brownsville is growing. Deal with it. Got it. Never mind.
How? Where? How is Brownsville growing? See, this is what people don't ask because they believe all the hype, and because it's going well for the rich people here, then people eat it up. And I'm sorry, guys, you may think that because you associate with these folks that you're part of that high class. You are not high class. You're just chumps for them.
Hmm.
We are screwed. Last night's show is not available.
Because of copyright.
Strike two, Sam. Was
Someone
it the
decided to
show?
post a video of Roy de los Santos, and I think they copyrighted it.
Well, let me tell you, let me say, honestly, guys, I am very, very upset at anyone out there, and as an elected official, trying to use their position out there to go out and promote something that's really going to screw us over. I don't care if it's Roy de los Santos, Pedro Cardenas. Pedro Cardenas is so deep into this crap. He's out there selling them. And I mentioned this yesterday. his restaurant is going to make some money because that's the way they work.
What
So,
restaurant does he own?
huh?
What restaurant does he own?
You pretend we're 5-year-olds. What restaurant does he own?
Yes, I never know.
The enchilada restaurant.
Are you mocking me now or is it for real?
The enchilada restaurant. I sent you the picture,
No,
Maggie.
I didn't look. I'll look right now.
I sent both of you the picture.
it's mi pueblito.
The
It's because we
enchilada.
don't go out as much as you do, bro.
I didn't. Oh, I didn't know that was his
But it's
restaurant.
a co-owner though. It's two
No,
people. It's several people that own it.
his dad's the owner. His dad's the owner, but that's his restaurant. And now his restaurant gets picked to go out and give enchiladas to people to go vote for this space.
And I'm
This,
sure they also needed someone to be, let's say, they do approve the arena, and they need someone at the concession stand to have the business there. I'm going to assume that's going to be mi pueblito in the
Pueblito,
concession.
Ramblas, and all these other people. It's always the same people. And again, I talked to some people in the business world, and I'm look, and to all the business owners out there that have contacted me and have not come through in regards to what you've told me that you were going to do, it's not helping. Stop making promises to me that you're going to get people together. We're going to support. Just don't make the promises to me because I'm done. I don't believe stuff unless I see it. Trust, but verify. But we're really going to get screwed.
When you sent the picture and then you said they're all in on it, I'm not making these connections because I didn't know that Cardenas owns or co-owns mi pueblito.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know all these
It's all the
different
business
information.
owners. Like he owns mi pueblito. The people from the Friends of Cameron County, it's a consulting firm, and the Five Amigos, the one over there by Sam Pearl. So it's all
Mhm.
business people, and then the person that has the address over there in Dallas, which I understand. Everybody's trying to come together and get a huge chunk out of the. I don't know how many
Right?
millions they're going to make off of this.
Wait, go back. What was it? The fact that the Super and Daniel are also behind the arenas and everything. Yeah, that was a. How is this a connection? Why them? Why talk? Sorry, go on. Sorry, Erasmo.
No, it's fine. I mean, part of the issue is that they think that they could pull in some people, and that's why they're trying to get these leaders to back it.
Yeah,
But they did the same thing
and
with
that's why they
OP.
got Roy, and now they have the superintendent, and I'm pretty sure they're going to get like more well-known people like Jessica or
Oh yeah,
other
she's already said that
John.
she made her video, but it's the same thing happened with OP 1033. There's a big
Yeah,
old hype. They're the saviors of
and they're
Brownsville and
also from
everything.
Dallas, ain't it?
Also from Dallas. This other guy, the Fly Frontera, Quintanilla, Carlos Quintanilla, same crap. It seems like all these scammers come from Dallas with Fly Frontera, and again, over and over and over again. But people are really fooled. They really think that this is
But they
going to
get
help
mad
them.
because you're calling certain people stupid.
I don't care. And I told that to the party today. Look, you don't have to like that I call you stupid, especially when you're stupid. But it doesn't matter. And I told him today, I said, look, put all those little differences aside and think of the community as a whole. Love the community more than you hated Osmo, you know? Love the community more than you hated Osmo. And give something back. But anyone who thinks that we're going to do well with this center is mistaken. It's not going to look anything like the picture. We won't be able to support it. And now, think of this: the numbers that they shared with all those assumptions, Maggie and Sam, of the 60 shows per year,
Mm-hmm.
70%, then 30%, all this other stuff, all that, we're still at a 2.5 million loss.
Mm-hmm.
When those don't happen, you're looking at a 50 to 100 million loss a year. Easy. The sports park.
And that's why I took Costco's kind of like point of view first, because as an accountant, he sees all that stuff on the regular basis. He's like, dude, you got to take everything into account. And if you're already starting up in the red, like don't expect to go. any better than that. You're supposed to like start pretty good on the first couple of years.
The sports park was supposed to cost $10 million. The sports park, it wound up costing us $58 million. $58 million. We're still paying $2.5 million a year because of losses out there. And the same promises that were made
And it
for the
doesn't even look that good.
what?
And it doesn't even look that good.
You can't find $58 million out there. The
Yeah.
same promises that were made, same promises that were made with the sports park are the same ones being made in this arena. Exactly the same. Concerts, tournaments, events, Comic Con, all this stuff. It's not true. It's not going to happen. We need the arena to have entertainment like John Milton, Spasmatics, and Signal to fill arena on a weekly basis. They won't even come to the island. And look at the island. I mean, is that amphitheater really doing so hot? People know it's not. Is the event center in Brownsville doing well? No, they were planning to sell that out because it's coming out at a loss. So you really think that an arena that seats 10,000 people is going to do well in Brownsville? What the hell are you smoking? Share some with Sam. The superintendent could have all the high school graduations indoors at the Performing Arts Center. So build it already. That was my point. You know,
How many people were is it supposed to hold the
18,
Performing Arts Center?
1,800.
I'm trying to think of would that be enough for a high school?
Well, their concern is the indoors.
Yeah.
That's what they're concerned with. I mean, you're not going to get 10,000 parents out there for Rivera High School.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say something kind of bad, but I'm glad I stopped myself.
Yeah, I think it's around. I think it should be enough. Based on the numbers that are graduating recently, I think it should be enough.
So
It's not like you're gonna take all the way to like abuelas y sobrinos y primos and all that other stuff.
nobody cares that much anymore. So a performing arts center, make it for 3,000 people. Just make it. It could have been BISD. Maggie, we already paid for it. I showed where we already paid for it.
Yeah, I know.
Strike two for Maggie for interrupting Erasmo. Maggie, that's a major no-no. 100%.
And he didn't give in, Luis. I thought he was going to give in.
Well, I was going to lose it, and it's one of the points that Judge Casco's made today, is that we're going to pay for it somehow. So if you think, well, they're not going to raise my taxes, but all of a sudden it's costing you $10 to cross the damn bridge. It's costing you $20 to go past that toll road. That sucks. The park entrance is going to go up. Isla Blanca Park right now is charging $10 or $12 depending on what ticket you get.
That's crazy. They went from that, like that's a crazy amount, which people would say.
I remember $5.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I had asked Mo, you're being so sarcastic and exaggerating, saying toll road's going to go up $20. But that's a good point. Isla Blanca Park went from what, $4 a day to $10 a day to like. It
12.
went from like $30 or $40 a year to $110 a year, I think. Like in 1 year, didn't it? They jumped up all of a sudden. So yeah, it has happened. Andale, so we can go to bed early.
If
you're a veteran, you pay half off. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, well, I'm not a veteran.
I'm just saying. I know for like just general extra information for veterans, they're 50.
Well, let me say, my dentist was kind of upset with me yesterday.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh my gosh!
Because I was supposed to stop by for breakfast, and I said, "See ya."
You're in a bad relationship. I'm just saying.
Goes,
or you're in a relationship and you're not wanting to be in a relationship. You don't realize that. Anyway, I'm done evaluating your life.
No llegaste? I said, no.
Oh my gosh.
Y no tenía que. Not after the way you treated me this past weekend.
Oh my
with
gosh.
your friend. If Brownsville was an enterprise, they'd take it out to the back and shoot it. Hello, Annette 8 Hermoso, Annette 8 a Mr. A boop, 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 boop. Why is it that the whole state of Texas are getting letters that the land they own is worth more money? Just like our land went from 35 last year to 30, 50,000. And again, guys, I've invited everyone out there to stop by my office. I will help you file an appeal because let me tell you, I will even go with you to appeal time.
Have you had a lot of people call you?
Yeah, I actually got messages from a lot of people that they want to come over. I said, come over. I don't care. I'll help. That's all we need. Another vacant building in Brown. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Hey,
You
Woody.
never know. It'll probably become another pediatric office, like the one in Four Corners.
Well, look at Driscoll, guys. You know, empty. Good evening. Late only because I was watching the XX by Mayor and that. Wow, pretty much no question.
Oh, I meant to watch it and then I forgot.
What is it?
The $50, the state of the address.
Yeah.
State of the city.
State of the city. Thank you.
The videos they put out are like propaganda out of the 50s. They
With
look
the
cheap.
music, I noticed the music was like I'm waiting for them to say, "Help us feed our flying."
Is that what
squirrels."
happens when you get a marketing firm from Brownsville and not from McAllen?
You get the sad song background. Help us feed the flying squirrels that are going into extinction. You can help now by calling 1-800. Go on, sorry.
Nothing big has ever played at the sports park but this arena. Not even talking about having college soccer. At one day UTRGV football, they would need some kind of sports weekly events. We don't have it. I mean, look at our school, UTRGV. They've lost most of the major athletes out there. Now they are all a part of Edinburgh, UTRGV Edinburgh.
We don't have any major sports like that, right? The White Wings are gone.
Gone. No,
Like,
but
there isn't minor league
UTRGV,
anything.
The college level is pretty good as far as like soccer and baseball. They're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget Comic Con. I think it's in McAllen right now.
right now,
Yeah, it started today.
I love Comic Con.
South Texas Comic Con. What's her face was gonna be there? The Pink Ranger.
No,
Yeah,
love
Amy something.
I love her.
Are you real or are you just joking?
I mean, that's serious. It's real.
No,
I'll see you.
him. Are you like for real?
I like
geeking
everything.
out?
I like everything Marvel.
No, but he's saying the Pink Ranger.
I like anything that's superhero-ish.
Pink Ranger is like Power Rangers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go Power Rangers.
Yeah, sorry, that wasn't my thing.
Wasting money
I'm
on
not yet. So I'm like not geeking out. I
And
don't
then
know.
with that, we're gonna connect to the arena again.
Andale, go. It's 45 minutes into it.
wasting money on gas, cutting the grass, where the fine arts center should be. You know, and that should just be a slap in the face of people. Look at that empty lot
Mm-hmm.
that already should have a performing arts center on it. Look at it and go like, what have we done wrong? And look, I'll give you a couple examples. Well, I'll give you one. Today, I went to the library on Central Boulevard. You know that in front of the library, they've got this big old plaza already made?
Yeah, the storage units.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's already made. Let me say, remember when we were out there holding signs, Maggie?
I was gonna say across the street when they called. I don't know who called and said it was
Cops?
private. No, but they didn't call the cops, or did they? And they said it was private property. We couldn't be on it, so we had to make sure we were staying on the sidewalk part.
Yeah, that one. That one,
That's
it's already
ridiculous.
developed. But Golonsky's own that. So those people that are in that little know-how, they get to build anything and everything they want.
Yeah.
In retrospect, the district, they've had that property there vacant forever. Couldn't they have built something on there? Nothing. It's only the politicos that benefit themselves, not something that's going to benefit the community as a whole.
Wait a minute. Sailor Moon is here?
Yes.
Okay, Sailor Moon, I do know.
Let's go, Maggie.
No, I got to take Angelica. She's the
It starts
stadium room
tomorrow,
son.
22nd to the 24th.
Cool.
Let's go.
I'll send it to my kiddo. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for letting us know what's going on here in the valley.
Reach Access 5 on the island was 12 with a $10 payment ticket. Went 2 weekends ago after all the noise, and now it's $14.
You know what? I think that was all part of like because do they still give you the $2 back when you give them the trash bag?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. They used to do that.
Yeah, because if not, they're gonna have to be like, oh, okay, we're gonna do a refund. If that's the case, they would just give them the $2 right away.
I don't go. I kind of missed all the last part of the dentist story with a friend with a Mustang. Need to go and watch it.
Erasmo went all wifey on the dentist, is what happened. Because the dentist friend showed up. They blah, blah, blah in vocabulary that Erasmo had no clue about. They used a lot of car numbers like Mustang 360 or
Car
whatever.
lingo.
Yeah, car lingo. Thank you. It was vocabulary above his doctoral degree in life. And then, very good, right? And then when the friend said, hey, let's go get some drinks, the dentist turned to Erasmo and said, okay, hasta luego, take the kids back to the hotel. So then Erasmo was like, oh, no, you didn't.
He sent the kids.
He sent Erasmo back to the hotel with the kids.
With the kids.
So then he went all white. You don't do that to me in his head, though.
I literally went to bed and I was like fuming and I couldn't go to sleep. And then he walks in and then I close my eyes and pretend to be asleep.
Total wife. Total. Yep. And I'm sorry to stereotype and generalize, but
she does that a lot.
He pitched a fit.
Tonight she's been sexist.
Se andan peleando, Tanya. Okay, quit picking your mouth. Let's go.
It was horrible.
He's in a relationship.
Ain't no way he's going to make me feel like that ever again.
He's going to go back for more.
It's going to take a lot.
But he's going to go back for more.
I love him.
I don't know what the dentist does, but he makes him happy.
Let me tell you, he's good with my mouth. Look at the sports park. Where are the That's it. Because everything that they promised, Jasmine, everything that they promised for that sports park are the same promises they're making for this. It's going to cost us a left one and a right one altogether.
Yeah, and you can Google the sports park comments, Charlie Atkinson, and you see the same arguments. It's on newspaper articles. It's on Facebook comments back and forth. Because I did it the other day just for shits and giggles.
You should clip it and send it so you can show it.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if they backed up plan will be to house the illegals there. So they more money to fill their pockets.
That's what Erasmo, or who said it last night, and it's true. That's how they're going to make the money.
It was me. I have all the great ideas. But what's going to happen is
he takes ownership of the ideas because it's in his show.
Does. Yeah.
Guys, they're going to make a killing. Look, Maggie, this is the issue. And Sam got it right, finally. You're going to get the contractors. You see, they don't care. Their money is safe and secure. What's not safe and secure is the amount of money that we're going to have to pay for those bonds, that interest, those payments for a building that's not going to get used 60 times a year. That is assumption. Do you think that the contractors, the architects, and everybody else that is out there donating money into Eddie Trevino's account, Pedro Cardenas restaurant, I don't know how they're paying Commissioner de los Santos, they all seem to be in on it now. Trey Mendez, he's part of it because his business partner is right next door with Madeira. They want it's the same gig. What Mayor Mendez did downtown, and this is the argument that I had with Commissioner Los Santos, the same thing that Trey Mendez did downtown in regards to getting a building. And I don't know if y'all saw that show. I told them they got the building at 200,000. They got BCIC, wanted to get BIC, but we stopped him to pay $200,000 so he'd get it for free. He's not paying taxes on it, and putting everything else around it makes the building increase in value. So he makes a killing. So that property that he got for free from you and me, all of a sudden is worth $5 to $10 million. And you're still trying to tell me, Trey Mendez, that you're not making money as a mayor of the city of Brownsville? You think we're stupid?
It's not illegal.
It's not
It
illegal.
might be unethical.
Maggie, and that's exactly, Maggie, what they're doing with my data over there,
We
which
should
is
make
right.
t-shirts, Sam, and sell them. Hey,
It's,
it might be unethical, but it's not illegal.
that'd be a great shirt. It's the same thing that's happening over there because these 30, 40 acres that they bought right now, when the arena starts getting built out there, they bought them for $50 million. Well, guess what? I'm just giving a number. I have no idea.
I know, because I was going to say yesterday it was 10.
$10 million. Now they're worth $100 million.
Yesterday it was worth 30 million. Damn, it's going up. Andale, go.
Why do people pay
Going
attention to
off
me?
like the Dodge.
I'm sorry. I do.
No, it doesn't. Why can't people
Go back.
see? We already did that one about the illegals.
See, I'm sorry. Go, go, go.
Why can't people see and stop and think? Why are they pushing it so much, so hard? I mean, text messages.
Dentist, or what are you talking about?
I'm
Oh,
upset.
the arena.
I am not talking to him right now. Este, push it real good. Dun, 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 dun.
You know that song, Sam? No.
It real good.
Yes,
Okay,
it would come out in the classics, the oldies.
okay, so part of the problem is, guys, is the text messages, signs all over the place, crappy enchiladas from mi pueblito. You know, the next thing is they're going to be giving out chicken plates.
Hey,
Exactly the corrupt politician campaign.
who posted? Someone posted the text message, and I was paying attention to it. That phone number that they got the text message about the arena is a different phone number from the text message I got. So how many phone
Yeah, they're all
numbers are
different.
they using?
They're
Oh, no,
using
they
some different numbers.
They got
They have
phone
like
lines
they
that are
have
there.
like several phones working on it,
Oh,
and it does seem like they're sending a whole lot of messages to a bunch of people because if you ask them a question, it takes them about like
First of
3
all,
hours to reply.
nobody's answered my questions, and I made comments.
creating a wild Facebook page, sending text messages, offering them food. Good job, Charlie
Mhm.
Clark.
Oh,
with
hold on.
his reading.
Speaking of that, did you see the thing I sent you about Morgan? About the
No,
pack
Mancio?
that they're, I think. Huh?
Yeah, and I appreciate that, Sam.
But
They're not going to do anything. Ethics commissions are going to fine them $500.
oh, I was wondering about that.
That's nothing for millionaires.
But I'm like,
That's
if you're hiding the little bit of that, of like your expenses for the marketing of this, like
$500.
what more are you hiding?
Oh,
You know?
exactly.
They're
Charlie Clark with his
it's
Green
so
Lantern.
newbies.
I see that lot every day and just see their big size for other things. It is sadness. Regardless if the arena is approved or not, the Madeira project is estimated to grow. Okay, I'll get that. Tax base at 1 point. That equates approximately 25 million annual revenues to tax entities in Brownsville, Cameron County combined. And that this is also estimated, Dino. And you know about this, bro. You and I fought Fly Frontera together, side by side, bro. You and I have seen every single other entity here locally lose money, Tino. You have seen Fly Frontera is a crap. You've seen the Bridge to Nowhere as crap. You've seen PUB as crap. You've seen the zoo go to decay. You see the airport. We don't have $58 million. You know the sports park is a bunch of crap. So now all of a sudden, everyone turned a great leaf, and now this is going to be great for Cameron County. It's not, bro. It's exactly the same scam. They're just getting better at hiding the numbers. We're going to get screwed. Thank you for the recap.
You're welcome.
at my expense. How often does everyone go to the concerts? If they bring those big artists, can people down here really afford $5 to $1,000 tickets? No. And they complain about having to drive 45 minutes. Yeah, no. And look, I I go to plays. I went to the Jose el Soñador. That cost me a good $250. You know, but it's a major play. I was right in the front row seats. I went to go see Harry Potter, the play, another $250. Let me tell you, not everyone can afford that, much less a ticket to one of these damn groups that does charge close to $1,000 if you want a damn good seat.
Mhm.
The ad is called Toxic.
Oh, that's why so many people post toxico. Got
I don't
it.
like that one. And when they were talking about cars, you should have told the dentist, "Can you explain it to me like an 8-year-old?"
Thank you, Luis.
Trust me, the last thing that I wanted to do that night was to talk about cars. It
Thank
was
you for bringing that up. I guess I'll stop using that.
it
No, it's
was
totally.
it was our last night in San Antonio, and he's out there with his friend till 2, 3 in the morning talking about cars.
Oh my gosh, you're such a jealous.
I'm not. I'm just joking. Well, I'm wondering how much corruption is going to happen when they remodel the downtown hotel. Oh, that's going to be a mess. Roy was put in as quarterback going into the second quarter, and they're praying for a Hail Mary to put them over the goal line, tie the scoreboard into overtime. They need to keep praying with this defense. Let me tell you, I'm praying that we can muster up enough defense to go out there and make sure that they don't cross over. Should have told him to sleep on the couch. I
You
did
did,
make him sleep on the couch.
Mr. Boop. Weren't you here the other night for that whole comment?
Woo!
He
I know
did.
he did it. Too much information, my friend. Too much information.
I tell you.
Maybe they can
Hey,
use it.
Eddie, where have you been?
Long time no see. As a FEMA dome, hopefully the generators work. Yeah, right. Doubt it. Uh, That's another one. We got. Do you know? Do you know? I think Maggie doesn't know. I don't know. Sand probably doesn't know either. We were supposed to get 4 FEMA domes here. Four,
I did not know that.
Yep.
four.
And the only reason that they put it in Salmos because they argued about it. They went and how some county judge says they went and bitched about it.
They sold. They spent the money that we had to pay for the FEMA dome. We only got what, two, and they're out.
Yep.
They're both outside the boondoggies. We were supposed to get one on Boca Chica. We were supposed to go get one down Southmost. Four. We got two that are far away, miles away from Southmost. It's funny because they keep saying the taxes went up since 2021. So this has nothing to do with the arena. So what they just found out about this arena? No, they have been planning this for years. They raised the taxes before they put it out there, and that's all they did. That's a great point. Salt and pepper's here, and we're in effect. Okay, dice Mami,
That
did
girl's
they?
really on point.
You know what? It's kind of trippy, but I haven't been in the kitchen. I'll go look at them today. I haven't been in the kitchen to see what the progress is on those damn cabinets. I think they're done, but I haven't seen them. Oh, es que quedaron bien bonitos los gabinetes.
Yeah, hablando de eso, me vas a dar para los gabinetes.
Me vas a dar dinero para los gabinetes. Y yo, no, woman. I didn't tell you to go change those damn cabinets. They look exactly the same as the old ones. Es que se ven bonitos. Not paying you.
So bad to
Half
your
of
point,
$5,800. An arena to nowhere, a sports park with no sports, just more money in the rata's pocket. Yeah.
I was gonna say, oops, there's Mr. De Los Santos.
Why does he have my ad? Is he at my house again? He was reminding reminding him how he likes to shift the stick. If you know what I mean. I know exactly what you mean, Papa. Did you have fun in San Antonio?
No,
I
he
was in
didn't.
no. I mean, it was the trip was great. The last night ruined it, And that's what happens with things. everything goes good, but then that last night, that last moment ruins everything. Because all I think about now is that damn Mustang talk.
I was gonna say no, celoso. You're the one who ruined it
Why?
because you got jealous.
I didn't get jealous. I just didn't want to get stuck with the damn kids when he's out there partying with some guy about talking about cars.
Again, sound like the wife part of the relationship.
And let me tell you,
Sorry.
I think for some reason, I'm starting to see these programs now, and he understands English.
Ándale. So bad.
The no's have won once, and we can do it again. We need to. Talking about plays, when they asked Mayor about how Camille Playhouse is doing, he said, "Ask them." Really? Erasmo, I'm taking bets now on Panda Express making it on Boca Chica. Not gonna happen. The value of my property doubled according to my new property tax assessment. We'll be protesting that tomorrow. Good. It's
Doubled.
it's crazy. But again, everyone's out there. It went bonkers. They're stupid. And again, my issue is, John, that's fine. That's fine. Give me something for what you're taking from me. Don't just screw me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you're going to double my tax assessment, show me that I'm getting that benefit and resources out there. You know, that you've improved the streets,
Mm-hmm.
that you added some hospitals, that
That
you've
there's no
added
flooding.
something. But you
Mhm.
live in a rancho, John. A rancho. I haven't seen any improvements since the last time I went out there for dinner. And it's
Sometimes
about
that's what they want in a rancho, no improvements. Like you
yeah.
want it secluded from everybody else.
Well, let me tell you, and maybe it was because the swimming pool, but you need to invite me to the ranch because I need to go drop off some stuff for you. Yep, Toxico. Stop taking Maggie's side.
I'm not on a side. I'm just making comments from the peanut gallery. Nasty. Come on.
Do you spank Abraham? There's only
Stop.
there's only one individual there that likes to get spanked, bitten, and clawed.
Are we
And
done with the comments? It's already
it's,
been an hour.
someone who has two hands. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap. Sam, tomorrow 9 o'clock. Sam.
What's tomorrow? Ah,
Friday.
I'll try. I'll be in the street.
Swing by. I'll do tomorrow, bro. I need to go to McAllen anyway. I'll stop by. I'll send you. I don't think I even have your phone number. Send me your phone number just in case. I asked Mayor about bus stops. He was proud they completed 8 this past year, and will need to design study to see where the next.
We can provide photos. Can someone tell the mayor we'll be happy to take pictures as we drive around town and provide photos, so they don't have to do any kind
He
of
can do it
study
in
to
his
see where they're
Tesla since
needed.
it doesn't waste gas.
Huh?
He can do it in his Tesla since it doesn't waste gas.
There you
Let him
go.
drive around the freaking city, man. Let him do the damn job that he's
No,
so
no,
proudly
no.
signed up for.
Let's save him time. So we can tell him. Every time the bus stops come up, it reminds me Golonsky was running for
City Commission.
4 years ago before you closed down Longoria Elementary. She came and talked to our kids about what a city commissioner does, blah, blah, blah. And I asked her, is there anything that can be done about bus stops? How does the community get bus stops done? Because I feel bad for these people sitting out there. So this was 4-5 years ago. Yeah. How long has she been in office? And she says, actually, there's a grant that is being written right now for the bus stops. That was 4 or 5 years ago, and they've managed to do 8 in 4 or 5 years.
8.
Lot to be proud of, folks. Andale.
Guys, have a great day. Oh, I did share the old lady sitting on Walmart cards.
Yeah, the one by Sam's always has people there.
Hey, come to the good side, vote Republican.
I
Man.
spoke with a Republican last night. It was scary.
You speak to one almost every night. We could save so much money not having librarians. Galansky, the fake Jew. Yeah.
Who was that?
Galansky.
3714 Camino.
That's my home address.
I know, but I'm like looking at him going,
Guys, have a great day. Social distance, fake camera, hand sanitizer, stability, and all that crap. See y'all tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. Be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless. No.
can you register people to vote?
No, not anymore. I can for November, yes. For this vote, it's impossible. This vote's already upon us. We're screwed.